Have you ever wanted to give up on something that you also really wanted? Sometimes when you are lonely and you feel maybe a little bit of desperate energy, you will look for love in the wrong places. You may be tired of going to bed alone. You may be tired of watching a movie alone. But then you find yourself in something that is not feeding into you. It's not giving you life. In fact, it's breaking you down. It's killing your self-esteem. It's hurting you. But then you have to look at those situations and you have to say, is it hurting me or am I hurting myself? Am I putting myself in this situation because I'm tired of loneliness? You know, I have to tell you, I spent 5 years by myself. I would date here and there, but nothing worth talking about. So then you find someone and you get excited. And you have to realize that with that excitement still comes or the need for discernment. This is about you. This is not about the other person. And then you find yourself looking for all the things that you have been missing for those 5 years. I want to go back further than that. I remember, you're not going to believe it. I remember saying yes to someone that I knew was not good for me. I remember saying, this is all I can get. This is the best I can get. So I said yes. I'll get married to you. I was excited. I had never had a wedding. I'm planning. I'm excited. I'm going to have this beach wedding. All to know that I'm with a person that's not right for me. But what it really boils down to is, why didn't I think I was good enough to have what I wanted? Why did I think I had to settle? Because there's nothing else out there. Nobody else is going to want me, you know? I didn't want to be just this statistic, single mom, 2 sons, all of their life. I guess I started looking for the white picket fits, whatever that means, you know. I said yes. I took engagement photos. I was excited and proud of them. I put them all over social media, you know. I knew when I said yes that this wasn't worth what I deserved. This wasn't what I wanted. This wasn't me understanding my worthiness. This was me accepting what I thought. All I could see that I deserved. It goes to show how sad I was as a person to stay in a situation knowing that I wanted more. I wanted something else. I remember feeling lonely. when this person would stay gone out all night or not come home to the next day. I remember the calls from the other woman and me literally saying to her, it's okay if you cheated on me. We weren't married yet anyway. It's okay. I deserve that. On the inside. This is all I can get. He's the only person that literally, I think it was something about him going to my dad and asking for my hand in marriage. Nobody had ever done that. It was something about when he wasn't giving me the things that I deserved, he still would come and chase and fight for me. At least this is what I thought, But of course he would fight for me. I was worthy. I was worth more than what I could see myself. And he saw it. But he also didn't know what to do with it. Hell, I didn't know what to do with it. I still struggle today, with having the discernment that I need to understand my own worth. Am I supposed to sit still in this space? Is this it this time? Is this it? I remember further back than that, and I'm talking about over the last 10 years, being in an actual marriage. And I remember, and I believe this stuck with me for years. I remember my ex-husband saying, who's going to want you now? You got 2 kids. I was pregnant with my second one at the time, and I remember him saying, nobody's going to want you. You're pregnant. I was at the lowest space in my life. And it's like I went years and years fighting to stay in that comfortable space. I got comfortable with being nothing. I got comfortable with not knowing my worth. I was willing to accept that. I was willing to live in that. I was willing to even have my kids in those spaces. And then I would leave. But then I feel like I was a failure because I didn't fight through, I didn't accept it, or I was a failure because I could never make it through those relationships. And then I would use my sons as the only motivation I had to move forward. I didn't judge my worth off of what I felt for myself. I made the decisions to leave for my children. That's deeper than what you realize because I'm still not acknowledging the fact that I didn't know my own self-worth. Y'all, listen. It's something about giving yourself away to people and not knowing your self-worth. It's like it takes you further and further down. I can remember being in those situations and saying to myself, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not light enough. My body is not shaped the way I want it to be. So this is enough. This is all I can get because, it's somebody out here better than me. It's somebody out here that looks better or smarter, And even today, I constantly add things to my plate so that I can boost. It's a way of boosting my self-esteem, boosting my worth. But it's really hard to remind yourself that I deserve more. I deserve love. I deserve joy. I'm worthy I'm peace. Y'all, it's a serious thing, you know? So that's my first question I asked myself. My next question was, how do you help people when you are tired? You know, listen, I'm preaching to the choir. I know when I say this, but I always felt like I had this heart to want to help, give back, whether it was to the community, whether it was to my children, whether it was to my family or my partner. But the thing is, I have a problem, and it's me. I'm the problem because when I'm tired, I don't express that in the way that I should. I don't say no. I don't stop and pause like I teach, you know. And then I say to myself, you're a hypocrite. Here you are, a therapist, and you're teaching these things. But we all know it's easy to help other people as a therapist than it is. It's easier to help others than it is to help yourself, you know. I always say therapists need therapy too. So in one sense, I thought, well, here I am. I'm helping people. You know, that's a great thing, you know, until I realized that I was depleted when I finished. I would be hurt, tired, depleted, just empty, and still trying to give, still trying to take from my last ounce of energy to help my friends or my partners or my whatever, someone else outside of myself. And then I asked myself, who are you trying to prove yourself to? Listen, you do all these things and people don't get it sometimes. And then you get upset with them. It's your job to say no. It's your job to say, I'm empty. I have to replenish myself first. I have to build me up first. I can't do this right now. It's your space to say and set the boundary around the fact that you're not where you need to be right now to help others. You're tired. I don't know why I do this. And this is something that I've battled with for a long time. It's not, I say sometimes, I've gotten better. I don't do it as much as I used to. It's not as bad as it used to be. And the truth is, I'm lying. I still do it. I'm still helping people that I probably shouldn't be helping. I'm still giving to people that don't respect me the same, don't speak the same type of life into me, that don't even see or give me the benefit that I give them. I'm telling you this story because I know there's a lot of people that's doing the same thing. If you're empty, you have to just acknowledge that you're tired. You have to say to yourself, I can't do this. I can't give from something that I don't have. I can't put out positive energy when I'm not feeling positive. You have to be honest with yourself. You really do. My next question was, how do you protect your peace when people do not respect it? The first thing, the easiest thing to say is, I block those people from my life. That's not true. Because how many of you can say when you love a person, you tend to give them chance after chance after chance, and it will appear that they don't care about your peace, but the person responsible for protecting your peace and your joy is you. It's not anyone else's responsibility to make you happy, to make you feel good. We look for joy. We look for happiness in places that we shouldn't. And then when that runs out, we don't know how to find our peace again. We don't know how to find our joy again. We don't know how to find our happiness again. I'm here to tell you that you have to protect your peace by understanding and accepting the truth. And the truth is this: sometimes you have to cut people out your life that do not respect your peace, that do not care anything about whether you're happy or joy. They don't care. Now, I'm not saying people don't love you or me, but what I'm saying is sometimes you have to teach people how to respect your love that you have for yourself, the peace, the joy, the happiness. Sometimes it takes a step back. It takes a cutoff. It takes a block. It takes a boundary. It takes no invite. I'm here to tell you to stop inviting people into your space that do not respect your peace. That's how you protect it. My last question I asked myself was, how did you get over the hurt you caused yourself? Listen, you want to know the truth? I don't think I'm over it, because I keep doing things that cause hurt to myself. And it's not on purpose. It's not, it's just because I don't set proper boundaries. I don't remind myself to do my self-care all the time. I need a real routine. I need to be consistent, but I haven't been consistent. I haven't been treating myself the way I need to treat myself. I need to seriously put my foot down when it's people around me that support me and love on me. Those are the ones I need to embrace. Embrace the loving people with the positive energy. For whatever reason, we tend to have this attraction to people that don't show us the love that we need or care about us the way that we need. And it's our job, it's my job to set that boundary. It's my job to say, no, you will not treat me this way. You won't do this to me. I deserve better. I don't deserve the pain that you're throwing towards me. How do I get over the pain that I'm causing myself? It's by protecting myself, being my own security, being my own bodyguard. We look for this in other people, but Other people just can't cut it all the time. You first have to look for it and allow God to protect you and your spirit and your soul and your mind. But then you have to use your own power to protect you. You have to forgive yourself. Give yourself some gratitude. Love on yourself. And you have to cut out the energies that don't make you feel good, that are not good for your well-being. I share this with you today because these are just some things that have come up for me, very emotional for me. I'm tired, but I figured this is the best time to share, to help. Me sharing may help you. I think that we all need reminders of the importance of self-evaluation, self-reflection. So, I know this was a lot. It was loaded, but it was necessary. And I hope you have a better journey to your self-reflection today, tomorrow, forever. Goodbye.